Night.
Yay! Homemade pizza night is probably my favorite meal that I've eaten in Italy so far. Yeah, it was a lot of fun to get the ingredients from downtown.
Catherine said she was going heart-shaped, but it's a very... It's a human heart. Sean is sculpting over here.
Sometimes it's hard to cook in that kitchen because you don't know where anything is, but when you have a pan, you have dough, sauce, and cheese, it's a good night. Thanks to Austin and Sean for making the pizza dough for us.
What's your inspiration? That looks very nice. Good job. Great looking pizzas, guys.
It was an interesting group of us, I feel like, that was there, like people that wouldn't normally hang out, but it was cool. We all got to, you know, do our own little pizza. This place is too loud.
Glass is shattered in this villa on 3 separate occasions, to no fault of my own.
How many glasses have we broken so far?
I'm on 1.
How many brooms have we broken?
Hey, at least I'm not on 2, right?
2 bottles and a glass have broken already. The 2 bottles were from the same person. We'll not name names. I'm sure other people will.
Ryan, are you in there?
Yo! Again? How does this keep on happening to me?
Good night stress, see you in the morning. I don't gotta guess, you're always there for me. Sowing them seeds of doubt, I think you like seeing me freak out. Good night stress, see you in the morning. So I wake up, I get out of bed, stay up, stay out of my head 'cause it's dangerous, and I don't wanna lose my mind, no.
It was the limoncello! Oh, fuck. I got the room. Hurry out there. I fucking hate my life. Dude.
Was it your limoncello?
It was me and Sarah. I'm just seeing it now. Sorry, Will. Literally, where I wrote the other one.
Gotta be a new record.
Just being too aggressive. Was there an existing
So
record?
2 for Will. How many other glasses has everyone else brought?
Lucas!
Oh!
Another one.
Okay, 2 for Will, 1 for Lucas. Anyone else?
We've started tallying who is responsible for each glass breaking.
The board of shame is a little piece of paper
For people who have had the unfortunate mistake of dropping a glass in the villa.
To you. Tormasu?
No. There's one more vowel.
I?
Yeah.
R?
Yes.
S? U?
Yes.
Catherine made some termite soup.
Soup.
Tiramisu.
I think it's really good. Thanks.
It looks really good. It looks like strawberry shortcake.
Strawberry chocolate cake. I don't know what else. I mean, it's got like.
This is gas, bro. This is fucking gas.
Very good, Catherine. Super Bowl charcuterie board. Italian table nachos.
Go birds. Go.
Steph is so ready for this game.
So hyped.
Are you ready for the Super Bowl, Lucas?
Hell yeah. Not as ready as Steph, though.
Photo with the game.
I should have asked that in your confessional. How excited are you for the Super Bowl?
So excited for the Super Bowl. I did not even care that I would have to stay up until 6 a.m. to watch the entire thing, but I managed to do it, and obviously, go Birds.
Go birds.
Rihanna better open up with Disturbia or I'm gonna scream.
As long as she does that, Diamonds, S&M,
An umbrella.
You have a
Umbrella,
list.
we're lit.
Yeah, if I'm being honest, I don't give two shits about Rihanna. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I've never given I've never like cared about her. I don't know shit about Rihanna.
Okay, I don't not like Rihanna. I just don't listen to any of her music or knew much about her growing up. My parents, like, Rihanna's not big in Ireland maybe, so I just never saw or like knew much about her.
I'd probably be close to Beyonce. I don't really.
Damn.
Just because I don't know shit about Rihanna.
Damn.
Well, I know one thing.
He's a menace. Anti-Charles.
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 Evil Charles.
Evil Charles, also known as Anti-Charles.
I shudder to think about it. The angry cat that's outside sometimes. I'm not super familiar with why there's so much conflict, but I know that we are all Team Charles, even though we hate Charles, so.
There's something really suspicious about that cat. He has connections.
I prefer not to touch on that. I mean, I'm Meowfia, it's pretty serious stuff, and you know, Charles probably needs witness protection. I mean, Charles is a little bitch, and that Anti-Charles could kick his ass, so.
Apparently he's in the Meowfia.
Meowfia? Who came up with that? You? I've checked and he looks exactly the same, even in the dark. And I've shined a little light and I'm looking for the little white fur on his nose to make sure that's really him because...
He's an imposter cat that shows up. First thought he was Charles.
I like him. I mean, Charles is a spoiled little brat and like makes fun of Anti-Charles all the time. Charles will go up to the window and be like, yeah, I'm getting petted here. I got fresh meals. Like, I guess one day Anti-Charles swiped Charles's eye and now Charles has a wet eye and it just leaks all the fucking time. It's disgusting. I don't know, I got caught in the middle of one of their standoffs and they were just making really interesting noises with their backs hunched and...
It seems he's been assigned to keeping Charles away from any Meowfia business, though we're not exactly sure of that at this time, as Charles is less than forthcoming in his typical questionings.
I mean, do we really know who Charles is? I think there's been some confusion about his alter egos, and we may really never know who the real Charles is.
I have not seen him. I have not met him or her. Don't know. The Meowfia, I've seen multiple cats around our neighborhood here. So maybe it's the gang leader, and maybe Anti-Charles dethroned Charles as the leader. And so now there's like a rivalry. But because Charles is now a house cat instead of a stray, maybe there's like some jealousy going on. I would never... I don't know.
You're not gonna do a confessional?
It sounds like my literal worst nightmare. We were like...
It's just an interview that's on camera.
It's just me talking in front of a camera. Yeah,
Mhm.
think about that. Think about what I told you before we came here, about what I would rather die than do.
I really think I might throw up.
Welcome back to Jess's show.
Yeah, you need to let me do a confession. I want to do it.
Oh yes, absolutely.
For the confessionals, I think that some confessionals will probably be very juicy, while others.
No, don't stop on our account.
Hey.
Were you talking shit about me?
Yeah, all the shit. Only about you two, though.
Least favorite personality trait of Emily?
I hate Emily's face.
Oh my god.
And she doesn't like to have fun.
What the hell? I'm gonna tag you in my confessional. You just wait.
Also, new kitchen people. The waters need to be taken off and the table wiped down. So if somebody wants to do that. Is this not fit? No.
So the Chiefs won, according to the internet. It's a sad day today in the villa.
It was just not a good ending, but hopefully next year we'll come back. Fly Eagles fly. Yeah.
We're all back together. Well, 18 of us. Kinzer's in Milan tonight. But
Having more fun than we are.
yeah, seeing a concert. I hope he takes a video and sends it to me so I can cut to it right now.
Are you getting this?
What are you doing?
Dude, his head would just.
Mom, come get me. I'm scared.
Yeah.
But they have it set up.
I don't care.
Hey.
It's good. Can I ask what the purpose of this is? I don't know. What should I do? He is cute.
Cute?
Just
We
as a
think-
bald man.
He's always like.
Find the comparison.
He's
We
always a
think
mean
your
guy,
glasses
not
look
the
like
FBI
his.
news.
Why does Shrek look high in that?
Thanks.
Look at his eyes.
No,
His
look.
are a little more
Red.
circular.
Yeah.
A little bit more.
Probably is high.
I was going for that when
Probably.
I got them. I
12
was
strong
She said,
is
"Give me
also
the
a good
stimulant."
movie.
He's smoking that slow pad.
In a way, the grasses are, I guess we would use some type of vines or something similar in that nature that would kind of go down the staircase to the vertical garden in the piazza in a way, just to kind of.
Yeah, the only thing is if you want to do some vertical, then you have to take care between something.
I'm enjoying my studio project for the most part, as everyone else can say, because George is our saving grace and just wants us to travel all the time. Well, I'm sure we'll produce good work, but I don't know if I can just put like my name as. Of course, I'll have to put my partner's names, but that just makes it a little less personal for my portfolio, which is fine. But anyway, I'm enjoying it as a whole.
Okay. Ooh,
Okay.
a little too thin.
Too thin.
Well-
No, big tip.
Here it is, the Carrefour Express. A staple of Italian culture.
So we do post studio walks, and those tend to be in the direction of Carrefour, in the direction of the wine section as well. So we just go there, we talk, walk to Carrefour, get a bottle of wine, come back, and just eat dinner and have some drinks.
Kinzer, make your blank face.
What else they might ask? I don't like that.
The Kinzer glare is possibly the scariest thing you may ever see. Anytime I open my mouth, I receive the Kinzer glare. Let me recreate it for you.
You can feel him sucking your soul out almost through his eyes, and it's like his face turns into like a brick.
It's terrifying. And it goes a little bit like this. And he does it for so long, and he doesn't give up. It's really scary.
But if you would like to repeat the story.
I won't be repeating that. Not on camera.
Jess and Emily shared a wiener last weekend.
In Vienna.
In Vienna. It was romantic.
And when we got to Vienna, we kept saying W-I-E-N, ween, all over the place. We were like, what is ween? Why is everything called ween? It is not ween. It is Vienne. And also, me and Emily shared a sausage.
Well, Jess bought it. So.
Okay, who here has seen Phineas and Ferb? But I can't remember what a clip balloon says. Like, who saw it? What was that? What kind of balloon? I'm telling you the story. What kind of balloon?
There's a giant 1920s bathing suit in the Himalayas.
Another guy that was there, but
Do tell.
the person she said that I thought she was having a seizure. She falls asleep. Dead ass was like, she's lost her mind. So then he goes to jail, and
What is the best part of this is that everyone thought I was crazy, but it's a character, a side character in Phineas and Ferb, and as people get to know me more, they realize that is the one TV show where I have every episode memorized in my little noggin.
It's the fact that she didn't print the P, so it kept sounding like clit balloon. But she prints a book about them. And I was like, what are you saying? No! You have to do the sound. Like, the whole ending part. Hold on. That's yeah.
Pride and Prejudice night. First of all, that's my favorite movie of all time. Favorite book of all time. So when they suggested that we watch it on Valentine's Day,
Pride and Prejudice is one of the best movies to ever exist. And I know that's a heavy statement. I don't care. It's a great love story. It's a classic.
Pride and Prejudice is typically better to watch on your own, if I'm honest. Because it started out with all the girls plus Kinzer, but then it turned into everyone. And it was kind of funny because we were like, oh, the guys aren't invited. And then eventually they all snuck into the back of the room. Sean started crying at some point. I just turned around and I just saw him wiping away tears. Okay, I mean, I cry watching that movie, but...
Morning, Lemieux. It's 7 something.
About 7:15. Should be a jolly old time. I'd hope to see a plane or two, but let's see what happens. You can only hope for the best and expect the worst.
We're gonna go to Scandinavia soon.
We are.
As well.
I'm excited about that.
What happened last night?
Lucas said I almost lost €300 is what happened last night.
Before our independent travel, two of our flights got canceled, I think.
our flight told us that they were canceling it canceled, and they were trying to find us other flights. Well, some of us go into a frenzy trying to find new flights. The rest of us just didn't care.
Well, I honestly didn't even really know what was going on. I basically was chilling watching a movie, and I look at my phone and I'm like, oh, we got new flights, cool. And then I go up here and there's shit burning down. I know for Austin, Ryan, and Lucas and Maddie, it was all very stressful.
Lucas and I find another flight, pay $300 for it. We go to get a refund from our original flight, and they tell us, we found you more flights for free. So then Lucas and I were scrambling to get a refund for the other flight we bought, but it worked out. We got our refund.
And everything's okay now.
Apparently, it's a big thing for an entire airport to go on strike.
7 airports.
7 airports. When you're trying to go to Scandinavia, they don't like that. They don't want you going.
No.
flood of the Turin train was all because of Kelsey.
Kelsey had a quick foray to the restroom.
Something happened. We don't know exactly what, but a little flow of water just started trickling out of the side of the bathroom.
It's not my fault, okay? It's not my fault. It wasn't my fault. Did I happen to go to the bathroom and then it started flooding after that? Maybe. But I was not the only person that used the bathroom. Ryan used it right before me, or somebody did.
And it just got very, very bad. Water began to flood the entire car. Austin panicked and jumped around on seats multiple times in fear for his life because he doesn't know how to swim. And we were all very scared for our silly little guy.
There were waves. When we took the corners, there were waves rocking in that train car. It was a mess.
Kelsey, it's going right for you.
We just didn't notice. There's no way that it could have gotten all the way down there.
Because
In your hands.
Go, go. Oh my god.
I should have jumped at the end.
Not a fan of the Charlie Chaplin impersonator in Turin. I don't know, he was kind of a douche. I think I went in for a high five, and he like did one of the like fake things on me. He was probably shook, so that guy was an ass.
I think I met you in a dream. The way you move is like a distant memory.
What do you think she's saying? Hey, your mom here.
Another place, another time.
The Torino day trip was actually way more interesting than I thought it was going to be. It was really cool. I mean, I already knew it, but that it's the first capital of Italy, and so it was cool seeing all the history there and the palace that we went to. I think the palace was probably my favorite part. Palace Church Museum. It was also really cool hearing French in the streets because it's French and Italian speaking, which I loved because I speak more French than I do Italian. But it was really pretty, and there was a lot of street music, which was also really cool.
With the boys. Pretty good. Gonna make all the white girls jealous. AKA all the everyone on this trip.
Yeah, I was gonna say 90%.
I haven't had bubble tea much in my life. I've only had it once before Italy. We had it in Turin, and I think that sparked not a bad addiction, just if I see bubble tea, I'm gonna get it every single time.
It's William.
Bubble tea?
Yeah.
What's that?
What up? We got bubble tea.
Oh my god, I saw the boba. I wanted to get
Guess
it so
what I
bad.
got?
I love
What?
boba.
Oh my. Oh my. It's focused on Will instead. Lemmy.
We're gonna try pickled shark in Scandinavia.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
sweet.
Pickled.
What type of shark is it? Like a
I don't know.
mako?
The street music was actually very beautiful. I think we all stood there for a while watching it. Even Judy.
The music from the pianist coming into the church. That's about all I remember.
That is a very cool dome.
And then you notice that we have holes in the dome. Inside the little domes that are behind the star symbol, there are frescoes. If you look from different perspectives, you see the bricks. The fresco is just the space of a spotlight. Now I'm pointed with this. But for one time a year for each one, the light is coming from the windows and up from this hole, and it's lighting the frescoes from the top. So now we have to do this with the torch, but naturally the light is touching here and touching inside, and so from down you can see. Once a year, in a specific condition, when the lights of the main windows is touching, like the opalus light of the panther. When it's moving, when it's touching this hole here, it's doing like a natural spotlight on the four little frescoes. And it's symbolic of the equinox and solstice.
I liked it.
When I liked it and it was cool. Yeah, I liked it a lot, especially the little sun spots.
Yeah, that was
the
awesome.
The stones weren't, overriding anything.
I gotta give it, I think, a 9.1.
9.1, okay.
Yeah, maybe 9.2. I'll go 9.2.
I can agree to that.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And the dome, love the hatching on it.
Yeah, awesome.
Way better than some other stuff we've seen.
Very nice.
It was pretty cool.
Good job, Boromini.
Did you know that little man in there, his name was Luigi?
I love that so
It was
much.
so cute.
He was complimenting Ryan's sketches.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
I don't know why I almost went into a ballet.
Church review?
Top 3 non-Duomo, easy. Not on the exterior, interior.
It really changed the game up when she said the light comes in at different times of the year. That's pretty awesome. What would you rate that church out of 10?
Oh, this one, 9.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorites.
That was really cool.
Definitely it's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
In Turin, to enter in one palace and exit in another square through a different door.
I'm not a stair girly. Ever.
Franco's got a kid's book. Okay.
Why do I look like a guy with a house?
Floor.
Do him last.
And wait me there. Fourth floor.
Oh, you look like Iron Man.
I got a sticker.
Once there, stay, regroup.
Hello,
Don't go
children.
around.
Wait, can I
Oh, hello. We're in a Renzo piano building.
A very clear idea about the production system, but at the same time, wanted to have an iconic space for toilets. In front of us, you can see one of the Palestine. And
Shout out Mary Claire.
we can see the sphere, the bubble, the rest of this building. Because this tradition that every time that a product
Racetrack on a roof. Pretty cool. Renzo piano. Cool guy. Cool guy, I hear. Renzo.
I feel like I was so obsessed with the Renzo piano stuff there that I was just looking inwards a bit, and then I looked at the bridge. Pretty incredible.
The building with the racetrack? Yeah, that was my favorite. Yeah.
Well, I liked the inside of the building better. And the fact that we couldn't run up the track was really dumb. I wanted to run up the track. But they said, once you get up, you can't get down. Even though we kind of went up part of it and we all could get down. I think it's for the old people.
And here you'll see the landscape architecture students
There's lambs.
frolicking in the lamb's ear.
Must be slowing you
Yeah, I really enjoyed the Torino day trip and the track on the roof and then running down the whole spiral staircase.
Judita, is the Po River made out of chocolate?
Yes, of course. Gianduja, not chocolate.
Wow, Gianduja. Sorry. Would it be frowned upon if I ran on this track?
I don't want to see it, but we have seen this movie before. And as the board artist is saying, it's not the end of the movie.
Oh.
Unfortunately.
Here we are at the train station. Sign us out.
It was not hard to say goodbye because I knew I would see them in a week, so it wasn't a struggle.
Even just saying goodbye to Sarah and Jess like at the airport because they were going to Barcelona. I feel like we're all really close, that it's difficult to be apart because we're always so together.
Here we are in the Genoa airport, 2 hours early. We're definitely the A story this time.
We have to be. The filmmaker is with us.
Especially if we see the Northern Lights.
Yeah.
Still up for debate if we will or not, but I've got... You are Will.
0